Today we're going to open a booster box of Temporal Forces, the newest set in the Scarlet and Violet era for the Pokemon TCG, featuring new, future, and ancient Pokemon in this set, as well as some amazing art rare cards. Cannot wait to dive into this. We're going to look at the pull rates, compare it to some of the older sets, and see if it is similar to the rest of Scarlet and Violet, if it's gotten better or worse. And then also we're going to be giving away 2 of these build and battle kits to you at home. To enter the giveaway, all you got to do, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, hit the bells for notifications, but most importantly, leave a comment down below in the comment section and let me know what your personal chase card is of Temporal Forces. All right, so here we go. Let's cut right into it. Temporal Forces booster box. Super excited to get into this set, and I'm also super excited to go play some pre-releases this weekend. So what we had here, we had a pre-release kit, so we got a booster box to open. We're going to be giving away all of the build and battle kits within that build and battle kit to all of you at home. We're going to be giving some away during the stream, and we're going to be giving away some of them during this video. But look at the booster packs. I love the colors on these. Look really, really cool. We got the iron leaves, and let's go ahead and dive into here now. The booster boxes in the past, for hit rates, you're looking at 2 to 3 art rares. You're looking at about 5 to 6 on the EXs. Now, special art rares and gold cards, you're usually only guaranteed 1 of either or per box. Now, it's not a full-on guarantee, but it was very rare that it didn't happen. We got a Wiglet, and Iron Treads, and a Relicanth. And if you didn't have a really guarantee on it, like I said, but it does seem that the pull rates might. My worst fear is that now that we have the A-Spec cards back, I'm worried that those A-Spec cards are potentially going to take a gold spot or an SAR slot, and I really hope that doesn't happen because that will hurt the set as a whole, I think. Look at the reverses on some of these future and ancient cards. I love these. We got Iron Valiant, we got Skitty, and we got our first EX is the Walking Wave. Now, there's supposed to be a lot of solid cards for deck building in this set. That's why a lot of people are really hyped up about this set. Some uncommons and commons. We got an Electabuzz, we got Bramblin, Girafarig, we got Roselia, Golurk. I love the artwork on this Golurk too. Very, very cool. We have Shaman, Fortress, Deerling reverse, we have a Pikachu reverse, and a Feraligatr. My personal chase card is the Raging Bolt. That is why I decided to wear the Team Dragon shirt today, trying to kind of lure it out here. Maybe we can pull the Raging Bolt special art rare. That would definitely be my chase card from the set, the Ghastly AR, and then also the Morty with the Gengar on it. That full art card looks beautiful. You have Sharpedo, Cutiefly, and a Brambleghast. I am looking to build the deck with Raging Bolt. That does include Sandy Shocks from Paradox Rift, so we are looking at that and trying to pair that with some other fun things like Miraidon and some other funny, goofy electric generator shenanigans. We have Elegant. We got an Airy full art for our first full art. Man, look at the artwork on this. The Toxicroak Passimium, my boy Lucario just chilling back there. Got an Annihilate, love the artwork on that, and a Drampa. Actually, this is the special art rare Airy, very, very cool. I thought so when I looked. I saw the 2 gold stars. I thought it might be the special art rare, but I just wanted to double check it before we move on. But man, oh man, so right out the gate, we get a special art rare. So very nice to at least get a special art rare instead of just an A-Spec in this box. So let's keep going. I do think that card's pretty relevant too, considering there are going to be a lot of like item decks and decks that do like weird lost box shenanigans and things like that. And a lot of the A-Spec trainers are very powerful. I do believe the Catcher, and then also the Maximum Belt's going to be pretty good. We got a Sableye, we got Lycanroc, and we got a Roaring Moon. Definitely nice to see some special art rare action though this early in the box to get that off, to get that pressure off at least off of our shoulders. Let's see what else that we can get. We got Chatot, Katini, Carvanha, Ekans, Bronzong. I'm super excited about so many things in this set, especially since like ancient and future decks are going to be really good now. We got Duosion, we got Charjabug, and a Dunsparce. And we do have rotation happening, which means sets that I believe are before Brilliant Stars are all going to rotate out, which is very nice. So we're going to have a little bit of a change in the TCG meta for those of you that play. You're going to have stuff, important cards that are rotating out. Obviously, Escape Rope for me is one of them that I play in my deck, but also the Falafi combo that I use is rotating out. We have Feraligatr, we have Iron Valiant, and a Raging Bolt full art. No shot. I love this card. Definitely one of the ones we wanted to pull. Definitely going to be playing this deck. Team Dragon for the win. Let's go. All right, so we're on the board here. Now, if I didn't mention it before, you are supposed to get about 3 full arts, 2 or 3 regular full arts in a box. You're not really guaranteed, but it should be 1 or 2. Any combination. Buddy Poffin's also going to be a very good card. Should be 1 or 2 of either gold, SAR, or A-Spec in that combination is what I'm assuming. Rabombe, we have a Heatmore, and we have a Caesar EX. And then you should have 3 on the art rares and about 5 or 6 on the other ones. Now, what I said before is my fear would be that if they replace or make the A-Spec trainer cards part of that same scenario with the gold cards or the special art rares, And if you only pull an A-Spec card in the box and it's like the energy one, that would just feel really bad if you open the whole box and that was your big hit. We got the Shiftry art rare. I'm telling you, they're turning up the art rare game, and look at all the C dot caught in that little tornado. Pretty crazy, and a Flutter Mane. All right, so let's keep going here. So far, so good though. This is we're already at 5 hits. We usually been seeing about 12 hits out of most boxes in the last few sets that are not special sets, like Paradox Rift and Obsidian Flame, usually between 12 and 14. There are some that are 10 and 11. Very rarely though, I feel like it happens way less. We have a Reverse Future Booster Energy Capsule, Crocodile, and a Caryodon. This set also had all 4 of the cards for the promo build and battle kits. I think are all stellar as well. We got Caryodon, Miraidon, Feraligatr, and a Matang. Would have been cool if they did Metagross, but I guess they just didn't want to do another stage 3. So it was really cool to get all of those. They're all really popular Pokemon too for the most part. We got Yamper, Mudsdale, and a Farigiraf EX. Very cool. All right, so we are still on a roll here. Haven't even gotten halfway through this box. And I've seen a couple early openings, and the boxes that I saw were not very promising, and they were not hitting anything other than A-Spec Trainer. So I saw one box that had double A-Spec Trainer, no special art rare, no gold card. There are golds of the legendaries and future Pokemon in here too, I believe. We got Metagross, C-Dot, and an Iron Valiant. So I didn't do too much digging. I just remember what we had for Cyber Judge and Wild Force from the Japanese sets that we were opening up. So pretty much all of those cards were put into this singular set for Temporal Forces. So the set as a whole though, there are a lot of great artwork cards in it. We got the Gouging Fire EX Gold.
The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
What a box we are having here. And the Macargo behind that, but man, the Gouging Fire EX, he's got the little banana hat on. I tell you what, you get lost in there with all the gold and the yellow. Not my favorite of the legendaries or the ancient Pokemon in this, but we will take that 100%. People are saying that that card is probably going to see more play than the other 2 ancient. I do think the Iron Crown, the future version of Cobalion, is probably going to see the most play out of the majority of these. But me personally, I think an anti-Charizard deck would be pretty cool with the Iron Leaves. We got the Shaman, we got Golurk, and an Iron Thorns. Iron Thorns did get spoiled for the following set that we're going to get this summer. Super excited to see an Iron Thorns EX. I hope they make a full art out of it or a special art rare out of it, because it was one of my favorite Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, and when it came to the Paradox Pokemon, for sure. We got Great Tusk, we got Morty's Conviction, another card that's going to see a lot of popularity just because it does have Gengar on the full art version. We have Code Breaking, Matang, and a Gengar EX. It was odd that they gave us a Gengar EX and didn't give us a, they gave us a full art. They didn't give us a special art rare. I was really hoping that they gave us a special art rare version of the Gengar, but who knows, maybe we'll get it in the future. We got Explorer's Guidance, Iron Hands. At least we got the art rare version of Ghastly. If we pull that in here, I'll be so excited. We got Electivire, Delmise, and a Relicanth. But so far, this has been a fantastic box. I've definitely pulled a couple of cards I wanted to see. None of my high-end chase cards, but I do believe we'll be able to trade for them, which is nice because some of these are going to be pretty expensive. I do think a lot of people are looking at experimenting with the Airy Supporter, so there's going to be a lot of people looking for that one, I do believe. We got Bianca's Devotion, Mr. Mime Reverse, and a Whimsicott. All right, moving on to the second half of the box here. First half, we are at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, already 8 hits halfway through. So if we go another 8 here, this will be the best Scarlet and Violet box that we've ever opened. The most we've ever had in the box was 15, and that was Scarlet and Violet base set. We got Noctowl, Keldeo, and a Melmetal. Now, one thing that I did notice for people that have opened early and opening up some of the stuff that they've been getting for pre-release, I did notice that the majority of people were seeing that like a lot of the big hits were only on one side of the box. Very small sample size, so I do think that is coincidence. I do think that Pokemon has pretty much figured out not to make that happen anymore. We got Poochyena, Hoot Hoot, and Iron Thorns. But it's Pokemon, and you know, printing issues do happen. It's part of the game. It's going to happen from time to time, and I do think it is an anomaly. It's not something that's going to happen very frequently, but it can happen, and all it takes is one set to go out with a bad batch, and that's all it takes, you know? We got Iron Hands, Heavy Baton. Be careful, they might hit you with that.
This is my nightmare!
We got Golbat, Perilous Jungle, and another Roaring Moon Hollow. Man, the hollow on this thing looks so good. This is such a good regular hollow card. And I actually think that that card might potentially see play too. One prizer that can do a lot of damage if you're playing an ancient deck with a lot of ancient cards in your discard pile, I do think could be pretty good depending on where the meta goes here. Mist Energy, another fantastic card in this set. Might revitalize Lugia a little bit. We have Dunsparce, Bramblegast, Did we not get another reverse in here? It was an Iron Thorn. That must have been out of order or stuck to the other card. I was like, hold on a second. We do get an awful lot of error boxes on this channel. In our live stream this last week, we had an error box that had almost every pack had an extra rare card in it. So there was a reverse and 2 cards in the rare slots. So it was an additional card. It was very weird. We got Bane, we got Snome reverse, Great Tusk reverse, and a Feraligatr. All right, so far we have had 0 hits on this left side so far. So right now it is kind of playing into the trend that I have seen online, where one side of the box is pretty much got the majority of the cards, but again, this is very, very small sample size, guys and girls. I don't run a very big shop, so if you guys do see anything online, if someone has better data on that after release in a couple weeks, let us know. We have Whimsicott. But so far, it is good to see that you can still pull a gold card and a special art rare in a box, so we've at least debunked that it is not the fact that people were saying, oh, it's not going to be possible to do that anymore. Well, we've done it here, so very good to see that we are still able to do that. We got Boltund, Mudsdale, but who is excited about this set? I've been more hype about this set than some of the other ones in the past. We got Carkol and a Skullvillian EX. All right, so that was our first hit on this side of the box. So now we do have 5 EXs. So at this point, I think the rest of our hits should be full arts and the art rare. So hopefully we do get 2 more art rares, and hopefully they are solid ones. But what if we get another crazy full art gold card, or even an A-Spec trainer? If we get 3 of those cards, that'd be amazing. We have Girafarig, Zeraora, and a Drampa. Trying to resituate the box here, keeps falling over. All right, let's keep going. But what are you going to be playing if you play the game? Let me know also down in the comments if you play. What deck are you most excited about? I do know that people are thinking about control decks like Snorlax, stuff like that, but I do think that the meta is going to be kind of spread out, but it does look like Charizard is still going to be the best deck in format for a little while. We got Litten. We got the Meltan art rare. Super, super cool. Love this card. Love the little metal shop work in the background. Very, very nice. And we got a Miraidon behind that. Also, we have not seen any issues with any of the card quality so far. It does look like everything is coming out pretty solid. So very good to see that. We have Unfezant. We got Airy. Now, this is the regular form of the special art rare that we pulled. We have Pineco, Riunculus, and an Explorer's Guidance full art. Love the artwork on this. Probably not really the most popular card to pull, but still a very beautiful full art card. And the centering does look like it's a little off on this, but quality control of the cards themselves does seem to be pretty good so far from what we've seen. All right, so let's keep going here. So far, so good. We're up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Already 11 hit box, 2 full arts, and I'm expecting to get at least 1 more art rare and potentially 1 more full art. That would be ideal if we can get 1 of each, but really, we want that Ghastly art rare. We want that card. Come on, come out to play, Ghastly. We got Palafin, Tranquil, we got Scyther, and a foil Fluttermane. The foil Fluttermane is actually another absolutely beautiful card. It almost looks like it glows when you turn it. It's absolutely stunning. They did such a fantastic job with some of the artwork on the set, and we've been seeing some of the spoilers from the newest sets that are coming up after this. And man, oh man, do they look absolutely beautiful. Remember, guys and girls, do not throw these into your bulk, because these are going to definitely see a lot of play, so make sure that you keep those on the side if you play the game. We have Mightyena and a Koraidon. People are talking about using that instead of like VIP Pass, potentially. So I do think that since VIP Pass is leaving, a lot of people are going to rotate it with that. I do think I saw something. I do think we have an A-Spec in here. So we actually got 1 of all of these. I have not seen this in a video yet. So this is actually a good sign. Maybe the pull rates are actually better than we were expecting. We got the Robot Pod. Now, it is not one of the better ones, but still a super cool card, man. This thing looks insane. Reboot Pod. Look at this thing. The texturing looks so gnarly on that. Very, very cool. We got an Electabuzz and a Melmetal. So now that A-Spec was actually in the very front slot. So I wonder if you get that A-Spec card, if you can still get another one of the hits in those spots. So maybe we do have double hit packs potentially, but it might only be able to happen with an A-Spec card because it is taking the place of the very front reverse holo, which has not been done yet this entire Scarlet and Violet era. The very first reverse is always a reverse so far. So it's very interesting that they chose to put it at the very front of the 3 hits. All right, so I am putting that card in the pile that is with the special art rare and the gold cards now. As we go further, once we have more data, we'll have more data on release week on the set, but I do believe that that's most likely gonna fall in that grouping, but if it's not, I would say that it would probably fall into the art rare form or the art rare slot. So if we don't get another art rare here, I think that would probably hold true. We have a Fortress, Arbok, and an Iron Thorns. This has been fantastic, though. This has been a great box. Handful of cards we definitely want to get for our collection and some that we're going to be playing. So very, very good so far. I cannot be upset about this at all. We got Rescue Board, Sandy Shocks, Rellor, Katini, and a Roaring Moon. All right, we got about 3 packs remaining here though, but don't forget everybody, leave a comment on the video so you get entered into that giveaway. We're gonna be giving those away live on our live streams. We're gonna be pulling a comment from one of the comment pickers on YouTube, or we use the comment picker YouTube app to pick winners for that during our live stream. We got the bronze drawing. We got a Relincanth art rare, so we did get a 3rd art rare as well. This box has been super, super good to us. We have an Iron Valiant behind that, but man, the art rares in the set just all look stunning. All right, 2 more packs. Can we still get another hit here? Man, this has been absolutely insane. We're already at 13 hits. So 13 right now was really the top end that we were seeing out of any of these Scarlet and Violet era sets. But mainly it's been 12, right on the nose of 12. We got Ghastly, Macargo. We got a Karayaton EX. No way. This box has been insane. All right, last pack. I know that's only an EX and I'm getting super excited about that, but the fact that we actually got 15 hits out of our first box is pretty darn nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, sorry, 14. So we're 14 hits on our first box. That's a really good sign. I really hope that is pretty consistent throughout the course of the set, because this is a decent sized set as well. We got Colossal, Pidove, and a Macargo. All right, so from this experiment, we can take away that the pull rates are pretty much the same, if not a little bit better than some of the past Scarlet and Violet sets we've had. We didn't see any double hit packs, but the pull rates on everything seem to be about the same. If you like this kind of content, click one of the 2 videos here, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a comment so you get entered into that giveaway. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next video or the next live.